Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I am Frost PDP, and today we're playing Crusader Kings 2, Frost Fixer-Uppers, the Aztec Apocalypse, file sent to me by the one and only VeracityTrigger. So the Aztecs have landed, they're invading us in Thuringia, and we just inherited as Kaiser and Elizabeth the Frog now. I was planning to stream this as a quick thing to say I can't stream tonight, but none of my OBS stuff is working. I think it's because Windows reinstalled stuff. If I sound awful to you, just kindly let me know in the comments what I could do to fix it, because I don't know. All links in the description that are relevant. Point is, Kaiser and Elizabeth, these are our stats. I'm going to give you a second to just look. You could pause the video if you'd like. You should either know what these icons mean, or you need me to hover over each and every one. In either case, you can look them up, and I'll kind of do that too. So yeah, strong, sympathy for Muslim religion, brawny, uncouth, falconer, scarred, sympathy for pagans. We did kowtow, that's like insignificant at this point. Kind, brave, just, so we're not going to murder our rival. Diligent, we have a rival. Content, stressed. I don't like content. We have a bunch of cool stuff. We're Fraticelli, which is a Lollard heresy, so we can now have popes. That's really cool. I want a pope. We're trying to just fix up our vassal limit a little bit, because, you know, that's always important. Our stats are okay. We've got kids. Like, we're doing all right. It's just some stuff is a little strange. Some stuff is a little, how am I going to get all this done? I want to get some religious conversions done. So if Essex is going to be a direct vassal of mine, not under the Kingdom of England, which I cannot even create, then I would want to, like, I could transfer her to somebody, but she's my dynasty, so she's useful. She's a commander even, if I recall. And we have a bloodline that gives us, what is it? Bloodlines. No, she doesn't have a bloodline? That's weird. I have a bloodline. Veracity Bond Puteldorg. So we get the movement speed, which is just fantastic. It's one of the best, because as long as you have some sort of relative with the bloodline, you can just rock out with your socks out and freaking, I know that's not how it's said, but that's okay. The point is, you can do really well. Fraticelli's a better religion because of Crusades. I know we were Lollard. I know Trigger went a different way with his campaign. All the defensive packs are going to break apart because we just loaded in. I'm not trying to exploit that mechanic. I just really want to play some Crusader Kings without things going wrong. So as long as I can find the save file, we're good. We got our retinue up here. It's going to smash this little raider. We've got this host down here getting his butt kicked by the HRE because I guess he raided them. We have these guys down here that are a nuisance, but do I have any way to take them out immediately? Probably not, right? Because African Revolt, Africa, Corsican, Sardinia won't even raise because they're probably already raised. Maghreb, that's something. We're getting there. Trigger did this right. We own that directly. It's got a trans-Saharan trade route. That's cool. No, you're useless if I can't raise you. Sweden is a great person to have on the coast and not as great a person to have inland. Because Sweden is up here and has coastline, so having Sweden have coastline down here would be really, really useful. So if I really wanted to get rid of this land in retrospect, 'cause I know I gave it some land to someone else, but if I want to get rid of coastal land down here, it would go to Sweden, absolutely 100% of the time. Valencia. Alright, we actually can raise up enough of an army to try to fend this off without having to rely strictly on marching retinue around. Now, Aquitaine is not a vassal under us, by the way. They're just our color, which is frustrating. Alright, we got Sweden down here at least, but he's actually already raised anyway. Germany can't fit on the boats. Alright, Badajoz is a pretty sure duchy. No, he's a king. That's one of those kingdoms where you can create it, but you might not always want to. I'm gonna tweak my audio down just a little bit. I honestly don't know what the numbers even were, so hopefully this is all balanced out. Otherwise, I'm sorry. You know, you try to deliver a quality product. These little islands down here, they're cool. They're not the greatest strategy in the world. I think it's just that they end up biting you. You have nothing I can raise anyway. This music is always so freaking awesome. That's right, I wanted to make him a vassal republic and I screwed up. And keystroke wrong. Latium, good point. Not many troops at all, actually. Alright, well, let's speed 5 this. I'm not in war, mainly so that I can ask for religious conversion. And also so I can fix vassals, which is not happening for some reason. The Prince Archbishop of Latium, I'd kind of expect to be the Pope. Being over my vassal limit hurts my economy big time. That's why my numbers are so bad. Courtois. You are de jure Kingdom of Burgundy. Kingdom of Burgundy is mine, however. It doesn't have to be. Oh, I have an idea. I have a sick idea. I have a genius idea. Come here, you. Alright, you're not my religion. I'd like you to be my religion, but if I grant you the Kingdom of Burgundy, you're already a duchess. You can you have the troops to deflect a threat, is what I'm saying. Which means if I grant you the Kingdom of Burgundy, there goes Courtois. But even better, now she'll convert. And even better than that, shoot. Can't transfer while she's considering. That's so stupid. A blessed has passed. The faithful prepare for war. And see, now there's a pope. Now we can crusade. Now we can gain land. If this is all about... If this storyline is all about this religious war against these newcomers in the West, think of it this way. Transferring to a different sect of the same faith is completely plausible. Like, the old ones clearly failed to predict this threat. But there's a new one with a new leader, and this guy knows how to handle things. Well, no he doesn't. He's going to take Poland. Poland, for the reference, is this big. It is a kingdom, but it's like the tiniest little crap kingdom you could possibly conceive of. The only advantage is that it's so close by, we're just going to, like, stomp them. Yeah, alright, I mean, we're going to win. We're, like, the only one of our religion anyway, but we're going to win. Like, we're just going to take this crusade. It should be that simple. Hey, quick way to get a crusade win, right? What the hell was I doing? I was doing a thing. I was waiting for you to convert to my religion. Alright, good. Bishoprics will get usurped. Just ignore them. And now I will transfer you the vassal. The Duke of... No, I guess I won't transfer you the person I want to transfer you. I can't. How can I not transfer Burgundy? Alright, whatever. Countess of Kent, you're my friend. I don't want to transfer my friend. Thurgau is probably in my duchy. Duke of Cologne is probably a de jure vassal. I'm not even sure at this point. That's the thing. This is such a tight web that, like, I don't know where everyone goes. Do I even need the Archbishop of Latium then? Could I appoint him as an anti-pope? There's only like one cardinal. Goucher. Goucher? That's a pretty interesting name. If you're a fan of Arumbas, you've probably heard of, I think, Gouger. So Anastasius is the Pope. He owns the Fraticelli papacy and nothing more. We can vassalize the Pope, basically. I did create his office, too. I really would like to vassalize him. It might be impossible. It might just be a mechanic. Was Pope landed or not? I can set up an anti-pope. So, Duke of Latium, how do you like me? You're not even the right religion? You're Lollard. Oh, that's right. He looks like the right religion because he's... Alright. I'm sorry. I might not be 1000%. You're Paulican? You're engaged to my half-sister. You're a child. I can't even ask you to convert if I wanted. Queen of Bohemia. Slavic? Nah. Viceroy of Africa. You are Fraticelli. That is the correct religion. King of Serbia. You are Lollard. That is not the correct religion. Please come over. Kinsman of Germany. Cannot demand your conversion. That is sad. Queen. All these children queens is a real problem, actually. You hate me. You want to see on the council and you're zealous. Well, you're just a nuisance then. Viceroy of Sweden. Same kind of thing. He's my rival, though, so that's fine. King of Frisia. Zealous. Does it really make him happy? No. See, if they're zealous, you can still make a swing and at least get them to like you. You can't convert them, generally speaking. I can't force him to convert because he's a revolt. King of Saxon. So we're at least getting a lot of our vassals, and especially some members of our dynasty, to convert over. I think that's essential. It's worth the time. It gets them working on their people. I wish there were an easier way to do it. Under the religion tab. Okay. I'm gonna put a little mark right here. This is important. I'm sorry I'm taking time just sitting here, but... Well, hello there and good day. Thank you for joining me. I'm ProstPDP, and today I just want to talk really quickly about some Crusader Kings 2 stuff. I'm Fraticelli. I'm trying to convert my people over, and I realized that if there were a little button here that would bring up something like the character finder, except it would be a button to convert. It can even be this button here. It can just be a clickable. And what it would do is it would bring up a list of all of my vassals who are of a different religion than me, and whether they would switch or not and what their opinion is. So it'd basically be this little thing here with their opinion and hover over Y, but just a little thing showing what their religion is, which is pretty much here. But also, the other thing, now I suppose you can use the character finder in this fashion. I know that's the easy way to do it, is just search realm, better yet, search vassals, search religion. But even that, when I'm searching vassals, it's giving me this. Like, this is not a helpful list. They're not mostly vassals that actually have land. They're not my direct vassals necessarily. I can't do anything with them. So, my whole point is a little button somewhere, preferably under the religion tab, preferably even just here, that you click it and it brings up a little sub-menu Sort of like how you've got intrigue and you've got the prisoner menu that they added and expanded and made really cool, and you can do like mass stuff here. Do that, but with religion. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow. If you're watching the full deal, well, here it is. And as always on this channel, La Paz. Now I make another mark. And now when I go to an editor, I can see these things and I can just be like, click, click, done. Anyhow, we're continuing with the episode, by the way. If you're surprised by that, you didn't look at how long the video was. So Poland is our crusade target for some reason. Can I actually change the targets? I could. So what kind of character am I? I secretly held on to this religion. So I converted my whole country to it, or I'm in the process of doing so. I'm actually a pretty smart person. I'm stewardly. I'm just not the greatest diplomat, so I'm having some issues with that. That's fine. If I can boost this up one, that would probably help. Or just get rid of stressed. Can I brew a potion? I can brew a potion. Let's brew a potion. Combine the two. Speaking of, are there any other decisions I need to take? Just stupid things that I can take. I can do a coronation ceremony. I might as well while I'm at peace. I'm losing the opportunity to declare a war without defensive pacts, but I'm not concerned about that. Only the Pope is fit to crown me. I hope I have the money for it. I mean, he does like me. I did found the religion. Either way, let's crank out some ducats real fast on some prisoners we own. I know I'm using that word kind of horribly, but that is what we're doing here. We're pretty... Even for a kind character, we're still pretty freaking awful. Ingredients, why can't I do it? No apprentice, so I need an apprentice. I've recently written a theory paper. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, just gotta go through and do a few things. Who the hell's my heir? Who's this person? Family you. I need you to convert, by the way. I need you to convert, by the way. I think you're already converting. You aren't converted, but you should be. You aren't converted, but you also should be. So I almost kind of want to go heritage focus with you, and you're going intrigue. That's fine then. Yeah, let's have a heritage kid. Sure, I've never done that. I usually play way too strong on the mechanics and not strong enough on the roleplay, so let's have some fun. We're helping that. We're doing that. We don't have a master of the hunt. Can we get a master of the bow? Can it be a blind master of the bow named Koza? My Punishing Parang campaign? That was fun. You would enjoy it. So... Kingo will convert. I can use this window, honestly, and just right-click. I just feel like there should be an easy button that would just increase interactability. Well, how short are you, Lesser Poland? So yeah, you can have this honorary title. Will you do it now? No. You want some money? I don't really want to give you money. Go away. We have equal rights laws, so that's really freaking good. Not just mechanically, which it is, but also ethically. It's fun. I can do, yeah, I mean, look, hey, look, I know she's my friend, my chancellor. She's my chancellor, but she was my father's friend. Olga, on the other hand, is the flower. She's old, but she's got an intrigue of 20. That will solve my vassal limit issues quite easily. So, definitely worth this replacement. You're my son. You have an inch. He might like me 100. But he's also my son. He might decide he wants to kill me, and I don't want that. Meanwhile, I have a person who loves me to death. Well, does he love me to death? He does. I guess I trust my son enough. He's not my heir, so at least there's that. Prince Bishop of Latium. Considering demand religion. So my marshal hates me. What combat skills do you have, by the way? You pretty much suck at combat, don't you? Kibar is my amazing god general. You don't like me, or I would give it to you, actually. You sort of suck, but you do like me a lot. I can deal with just having a negative. Alright, so that's fine. I have 3. It's not fine, but okay, fine. Whatever. How do I change a target? So from a role-playing perspective, one thing I could do is I could declare a crusade against the Aztecs. However, I know I will lose that war, so we're not going to do it. Other hand, we could target somebody a little better for targeting, like, say, Thrace. Because we take that kingdom, even if we just get the de jure, it's something, but, I mean, it's Constantinople. It's what it is. Change capital at that point. But we can target like anyone in the world. This is dumb. Oh, he's around. Cool. I shouldn't say it's dumb. It could be like interesting if you targeted someone in India that's coastal. Like maybe just sea zones don't affect things. You can declare on any sea zone in the world. You just have to raise your troops and send them. Or at least any sea zone that you've got adjacency to, or that the greater realm has adjacency to. I can see that making sense, but I think you should at the very least know to target stuff nearby or target stuff in order. I guess you might as well just go for Poland, huh? Because if I declare a crusade, they will storm me, and I'm actually going to lose the crusade that way. I absolutely just have to make sure it's not on them. Recipients, that's going to be me. I could go beneficiary. No, we're not going to do that. Alright, fine. Whatever. It doesn't matter. We're converting people. Alright, I did a big enough wave of that for now. Prince Bishop Yakov of Rome has usurped the title Prince Bishopric of Rome. What? But how? Why? But you're still in charge of Latium, so wait, what? But you don't... I don't know what you're doing, man. Alright, good. No depression anymore. That's fine. Let's boost. Actually back up to 22, thanks, that schmuck. Theory paper. Yo, you're getting put back under Latium. I'm sorry. I should be glad to recognize your divine right to rule as soon as you donate what is due to the church. Yo, I can't afford that, bro. I'm gonna have to go into debt just to finance this. It won't be that long. Oh, well, you know what? I guess maybe I needed a private ceremony with the Pope. It's more intimate anyway. You, look, it's great that you want to be under me, guy. You're not under me. Why would you want to be under me? You hate me. 97, wants control of all that crap. Okay, now. The time of my coronation draws near. Only a few more days before I am crowned Kaiser and before God and all my subjects. It will be a long wait with very little to do, but I hope at least this period of seclusion will give me time to ponder upon my future responsibilities as Kaiserin. Yeah, that sort of thing is done for the role-playing big time, and I love it. It'll never be soon enough. It'll never be soon enough. This morning, a curious visitor came to my court, a wandering scholar who traveled through Thuringia and after hearing news of my coronation. He claims these heard many tales of what a wise and virtuous ruler I am, wishes to put his knowledge to my service. He's lustful. Some low-born, lustful German. This option is available due to your... I gain 2 learning and gain 30 piety, and he joins my court. I can just have him be in my court, or I can kick him out. Yeah, hi! Free learning, please. And immediately I get a rebellion. That's adorable and probably doomed to failure, but... I guess now I'm at war. Okay, what the hell are you trying to deal with me now? Oh yeah, nice plan. Meanwhile, Frost's talking about plans here. Falling half asleep at the wheel. You got Kinga, got Kibar. Kibar, have you converted? Please do. Gottfried, have you converted? I'm not at peace. So I can't ask vassals to convert. I guess I can ask scrubs, though. Courtiers. Okay, fine. You're my dynasty. Do you have the combat bonus? No, you suck, actually, at combat. Why are you commanding at all? You shouldn't be. Gottfried, where'd you go? Get out of here, you... Yo, 51% martial, huh? Damage plus 0. It's not bad. Plus 0 as opposed to minus. Right, see, VeracityTrigger, she could do that. He could do it, but we don't want him getting killed. Yeah, now we're talking about commanders that are actually worth fighting with. I get him. Oh, I also got an extra 60 dudes. What sort of Kaiser am I to become? Can I manage to organize a proper ceremony? That's great. That's right, because of the revolt, my thing got canceled. So I guess all that money I just spent on the Pope is gone. Thanks, game. As the yells of the commanders drilling troops echo into the tent, Pope Anastasius' envoy gives me a quick blessing and summarily places the crown upon my head. I get crowned by the Pope, but I get a battlefield coronation, so I guess that's a permanent lifelong penalty, because rebels happened. I'm not commanding troops. I'm just fine. This is not the best way to handle this mechanic. Plus, even I maintain a battlefield coronation is badass, just so you know. Like, if it's a war you end up winning, you should get a bonus for it instead. Alright, so that host got his butt kicked. See, the revolt's it's already over. It's like, yay, congratulations. You tried. You going to Capua? Where are you going? Hope you realize I can run them down. She did not. Okay, well. Alright. I got my paper through. Passed my thesis test, whatever. I wouldn't want to fight you there anyway, honestly. I really don't want to fight you there, but that's cool. So the Pope has land there. So now that I beat Dagsos twice, will it like just disband? Because it's kind of just raiding me at this point, and I don't like that. Alright, at this point, I'm going to stand down all raised levies. It's not going to stand down my retinue, but that's what I don't want to stand down anyway. Let's get it all together. Might as well. I have some pretty good Smith stuff, don't I? Saint Raging Paul. Apparently Trigger murdered a version of me. Martial +1, combat skill +7. I'm not gonna fight light troops. Honestly, you would give this to your god generals. Well, not a dynasty one. I should give dynasty opinion, but whatever. Stellar astrology, middle finger. Why did I say that? Magnum opus. Middle finger. There you go. It's literally on the screen somewhere else, and I just like pull it out into my head. I've got 4 out of 4 books equipped. I wish there was a way to, like... I guess they should have just pulled a standard RPG style side screen. I don't know. It's just a thought. Alright, my sister's cool. Cool, now I make $35.99. Cool, I get a friend. Remember, I'm trying to fix a bad situation, not necessarily go too roleplay with it. So I do want to make progress. She didn't think it could become friends, so that's her problem. Aquitaine is now defending against the HRE. Sounds like a great time to be attacking Aquitaine. Who's the claimant? Opinion of me is low. If I got any of them to like me, would they come through? Could they come through? This dude's the closest. He has claim on it. I wish we'd just give you the math on it instead of having to count pluses and minuses. No reason based reluctance. If I send you money. No, if you might come through. You hold a weak claim. You hold at least a duchy claim. You might be the better choice actually here. If I send you some money, will it be enough? Yes. If I got a random castle I can grant this guy, it looks like I do. Well, it'll hurt my personal domain. I like to be over instead of under. That's just more land I can grab anyway. Break out my little sidebar here. I'm antagonizing a person? Why? It's my rival. Just go to hell, pal. I don't want to antagonize you. Nathan. You know what? If you'll marry my daughter, I'll definitely do this for you. Oh, you can't say no, he's in my court. Haha, okay. The marriage religious conversion. I should probably be spending more effort being fast about this, to be honest. Grant landed title. Barony of whatever the hell this is does not matter. You're now Baron. Now I can declare war on Aquitaine for the Kingdom of Aquitaine. Or not. If you die, you're not gonna die. You might die. He's young. Whatever, doesn't matter. I guess long-term strategy to keep in mind. Alto Aragon, what's your situation? You will not vassalize, you will die. I know he's got this massive defensive pact. Look at what I've got around him. Alright. He'll be dead before, well, she'll be dead before any sort of BS happens. This is, see, there's two types of de jure. There's de jure that, I guess, costs you prestige, and de jure that doesn't. I don't know why, but there is. I know why mechanically, it's just... Oh, man. What province are you walking to? Because I want to kill you dudes. Dax isn't mine. Get there the 22nd, so one day, it's definitely worth just sitting around. March. I definitely want my good commanders, though. I'm hoping that the leading the center and the experimentality work well together. I don't know if they do. I literally have a backup organizer to bring with me just in case. So I can get this second squad in quick. Wow, I didn't quite expect this to go this way. I actually may have made things much worse for myself. Just 500 gold is always nice. Kill them, please. I know it seems like I'm rushing in headlong, but I absolutely must, as a priority, kill these troops and occupy this land as quickly as I can to minimize damage that I'm going to suffer. It's that simple, but it's that simple. 3, 2, 1, assault, because we can. Oh look, we still have more than 10 times, we can assault. Oh look, we still have more than 10 times, we can assault. We still have more than 10 times. Just have to wait. Kuno is really good at his job. 100% occupation is an automatic 100% war score. And now Alto Aragon is just gobbled up, just like that. No more. It costs me none of my personal troops. Betrothed can marry. My siege leader. It's fine. Makes one less defensive pact person. He will convert. Sweet. Now I can appoint you a commander even. Fighter, that one. Let's see, what do we got going on here? "62 days till the Crusade launches." Let's go through and just do this here. This is going to be one legion. It's going to be the first legion. Its maximum strength is 14,000. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's get started on the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See that steward being really good? I'm going to say 3 cultural retinue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a good start. And now its maximum strength is 55. 5.5 rather. But it's not going to fight because it's actually not strong enough to do what I want it to do. I want my army there. When the crusade starts, my vassals, I can pop up troops in Bohemia. I have a siege leader. That's all well and good. War deck one of these little OPMs at some point in the immediate future. Nah, no need. I do want to get my troops, my commanders appointed though. He's a siege leader, that's why I have him. I can rival somebody. Why would I want to do that? Rivaling people is generally a bad thing. They'll always try to find ways to undermine you. And you really just honestly don't want a lot of that. I don't raid laboratories either. I feel like they're just not beneficial to the player. I knew that was going to happen. Kaiserin Elizabeth the Frog has accepted a call to arms from the Pope. In a grand announcement, the Pope declares a crusade for Poland. It has been at the fringes of Christian lands for ages, and once again the Pope's decided it's time to try to bring them into the fold and turn the people of Poland to the true faith. Poland is currently in the hands of the blasphemous King Aztec. He's a silly lollard who did not choose to follow the right religion, so here he is. We have ourselves let's not throw myself across a river here. River crossing. You here go. Kill his main army. Start hunting. Germany, how strong are you? Germany's really weak in this campaign. Usually it's the strongest. I'm really familiar with a strong Germany in this game. I don't know why. That's 10k. That'll just march up to like here. I really don't need these 5k. This is a waste. Hills, hiding in the hills. Do I have mountains? I have mountains available. Plus, they're definitively a province away. Unite this 10k and it can just go jump on something. KOB, Kingdom of Burgundy. Denmark is weak. They're also weak. You'll have like easily 30-40k on this. This will be fine. Our commanders crush them. Instant win. Stack wipe. No, not quite. Group you, slip my siege leader and my defender here. Get on that capital. Double unpredictable. Not my cup of tea, to be honest. There's a real temptation to stand this down and raise it here and just throw them in. Except I just merged them. And they have their own job to do. I mean, I should be able to win a 2-to-1 anyway. It's not going to be 2-to-1. Rush the capital. He's committed to the fight, except that took a river crossing. He's in retreat mode, so when his troops get there... it's not ideal, but how far are we away? 1 day. Now it's 2-to-1 odds, easily win. Alright, so we attacked, we lost 2,500, they defended, they lost 7,000, we captured some guy, he can apparently just do nothing. He's a tribal king. It's a bold statement. Well, now... at this point, just spread out. I mean, if he doesn't have castles even, what's the point? You know, a blessed is past. That's a shame. As long as these sieges are going to me. Alright, we're at 61%. That's probably a good sign. There's some Poland out there we can go grab up, I guess. I'm not really sure. It's 13 stack, it's pretty indestructible. Don't worry, I'm keeping an eye on my little team over here. I'm letting them actually just suffer losses out there. All these little guys suffering losses doesn't really hurt me much. Chiefdom of Lolland. Why do I have so many weird vassals? That's not... something's not quite right about that. Kent is my friend. Okay, fine. You know what? I don't stop being friends with someone just because they start working for my family member. Come here, Queen of England. Or Burgundy. You're gonna take vassalage of Kent because I can't have that nonsense anymore. It's just frustrating. Like, sorry, I like working with you, but you're not the one for me. This is killing my income. It's just crushing my economy. Vassal, Duke of Cologne, he's about to turn 14. I'd like to keep him until, at least until he turns 14 so I can force his religion. Countess of Alto Aragon, I definitely don't need. Duchy of Aragon, Kingdom of Navarre, which I own. Bohemia is really consolidating. Look, I guess you can go to Astorius. Plus now, maybe you'll convert religions at some point in the near future. We leading this siege? Yes. Oh, AK. You're committed, huh? You're about to lose a big battle. Kibar. Kinga. Hagos. 8th, 21st. No, thank you. Let's just drop. I feel like I'm short one all of a sudden. Oh, and the schmuck's a kinslayer? Yo, he was. This person was any use to me whatsoever. My sister, huh? You have the movement speed bonus. That's all I need right now. You don't gotta be good, you just gotta be quick. And we are engaged. Oh, look. Squeesh. 146 on one flank, huh? Aw, I'm not depressed. That sucks. Squeesh, 10 war score. So I need to split you guys into like 3 squads, right? The 6K can come here and go there. This guy can go here. Well, he's at 100% score. And I'm at 49%. Stick to my previous decision. So, you should end this war any minute now. I don't know, do you have anything cool in your treasury? Got some neat little toys. I mean, my man should be surrendering, like, big time right about now. Okay. The nerve to demand independence. Well, Bohemia's troops are up, so... I guess it's a good thing I didn't have to raise quite everybody, huh? Cool. Hold up. Victorious Crusaders! God has granted Kaiser and Elizabeth of Thuringia victory in the crusade for Poland. Dude has been beaten at every turn throughout the war and finally had to give up hope on his holdings in Poland. Kaiser and Elizabeth has granted the lands of Poland to Elizabeth von Puffeldorf. Of course. The Pope has made an announcement about the victory and virtues of the Crusaders as true faithful protectors of the faith. Weird. With the Christians being pushed out of their own lands, there are certainly more conflicts to come. So what that looks like is I now have some direct vassals I'm going to have to deal with, which is going to be problematic. But maybe not so. Because there is a Duke of Lesser Poland. And an independent von Pudeldorf will not vassalize under me. It's obviously a problem. So right now, who the hell is this kid and why are you independent? I thought Lesser Poland was my vassal. For his vassal, I mean, it's gotta be the war. It's just gotta be. I also stood down all levies, but that's actually probably a smart thing because Bohemia can drop 2,000 here. So you actually drop your dudes here so you see you have boats to do it. So there you go, that takes care of you. You raise a few 100,000. Couple dozen thousands. Personal. It's my personal domain this kid's in control of? Huh. That's bonkers. Upper Silesia? That kid must have gotten, like, some form of pseudo-independence. Alright, I can't do anything with the stories now, obviously, either. I can't demand his religion, but I'm now at 11 out of 10. That's neat. Poznan tribe. I definitely don't need you. My capital changed to Poznan? What? What's my technology look like? Awful, that's what. $11, 19, 20, 19, 13, 13, 12. Yeah, not a contest. Can't move my capital during peacetime. Don't know why my capital moved. Would actually not be the worst thing if it wasn't for the tech being so god-awful. Alright, we have our Crusader capital, I guess. That's a thought. We have weird vassal stuff going on, but that's all fine. Do they have any plots we care about, particularly? Affect me? No, that's fine. You go home. You go home. 90 ducats kick you out. Who are you? Your concubine. Who's concubine? Doesn't say anyone's. Bye, get lost. See you around. Let's brew another potion of eudomania. Some sprinkles of iron should do the trick. Sure, I've never tried becoming Iron Woman. Pretty good combat stats, to be honest. Morale damage 7.5, morale defense 10, 15. Had the opportunity for that axe that's in my treasury. Sword from Heaven is great, but the percentage modifier you get 4. And the personal combat skill is useful, but mostly that's just for prestige. I'd rather have this. Gives you 1 martial, which is always useful. And while it's much less personal combat skill, it's 10% heavy infantry, which becomes 15 in this character state. So, crush. That's why weapons are so badass. Just swords suck because they don't give you that modifier. So swords are often for just people you want to prestige farm with. Farm with? Yeah. I am 47. Let's drink from the Fountain of Youth. I kneel beside a fountain, sound garden, and lower a cup into the water. As I drink deeply, a tingling sensation spreads in my whole body, and I am left with energy and vigor I haven't felt in years. I've become 2 years younger. I'm now 45. Doesn't change my birth date, though, does it? I mean, it doesn't seem to. So cool, I'm 2 years younger. I'm crowned by the Pope. Cool. I guess the battlefield coronation only offsets some of it. Charge Premium 10, Temple Vassal 5. Fine, I mean, it's still not... It still doesn't make sense. I don't know what to say. Went pretty far to get all this stuff. Free investiture would be cute. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's fine. That's... soon, hopefully. Let's shift away from taxes for nobles to troops for nobles. Please give me more soldiers. Alright, societies, it's fine. Religion. I think I've done everything. I can restore the papacy in Rome. But I think that just gives him the land, which I don't want to do. So, is the HRE in the defensive pack? I'm going to assume yes. Yeah, it's pathetic. Aztec Empire. What are you even doing these days, dude? Got a balanced economy. Retinue upkeep is tiny. He's got very few things other than his spawn troops, but he's not doing anything right now. That crusade really helped our moral authority. I'm not sure what the Aztecs are thinking. Are they really just thinking to wait to declare on me until later? Well, I'm up to 53k, which isn't enough to do much, but it's enough to do stuff. I can train more retinue. I'm at full reinforcement. That's silly. I can't train more retinue. I'm capped out almost. Gonna have to fix that problem. See what I can build then. Well, that seems like the old buildings that boosted morale, but that is Castletown. That's what I want. I might need to change my... I can't change my duchy at this point. I just need to find a way to claim all of my duchy. It's all under Germany. Oh, that's awful. I'd honestly be better off finding a way to revoke the Kingdom of Germany and keep that. Well, it would certainly make further conversions impossible, but... yeah. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like, share, subscribe, friend, follow, whatever buttons. It really does help the channel grow. It lets me know what you're watching so I can keep making more of it. If you haven't already, go visit VeracityTrigger's channel, links in the description. And as always on this channel, La Paz.